everybody, and welcome back to Out of Body, 31 Days of Halloween. We are getting down to the wire, guys. We've only got a couple more days until Halloween. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are too. So today's video is another Haunted Memphis episode, and this one is on the Rhodes College. So the Rhodes College was built in 1925, and it was originally known as Southwestern, and as you can see from the photos, it is gorgeous. It was built with that Gothic kind of architecture sort of look, and it's really nice. Now, several of the buildings on campus are supposedly haunted. Pi Kappa Alpha building, which is a fraternity house, is one of these that's haunted. This particular building was built in 1926, and the hauntings go back as far as the 1950s. So some of the experiences people have had has been just hearing someone walking up the stairs when nobody's walking up the stairs. People who stay upstairs have feelings of being watched, and they feel better if they have their doors locked. It's just kind of this uneasy feeling upstairs in that building. Now, what's interesting about the sound of the footsteps going upstairs is they don't hear the footsteps going back down. So it almost sounds like whatever haunting is going on there, it's a ghost that lived upstairs, and so they just go up there and stay up there and kind of repeat that, I guess. So one interesting thing about this particular ghost, which they call this ghost the Ghost or Harry, or another name they've given is Ralph, but this ghost will actually mess with the pool table. So they have a pool table in there. They'll hear sounds as if someone's playing pool, and then they'll go in there and nobody's in there, but they'll see that the balls have moved and that somebody's messed with it. They'll hear some sounds again. They'll go back in there and see that it's all the balls have been put back in the triangle formation. So it's almost like when nobody's looking, when nobody's in there, maybe this ghost or maybe it's a different ghost goes in there and actually plays pool. So I thought that was kind of funny. Now, there are several different versions and different stories to kind of explain who this ghost is. So in one of the stories, it tells of a student who hanged himself in the rafters of the building after losing his true love. In another story is the ghost of a construction worker who had a field stone that fell on his head and died. Yet another story says that the chandelier in the chapter room is haunted, and that's what the ghost comes from, because the chandelier supposedly came from a bordello in Mississippi. So in that same room as the chandelier, there's also a stone fireplace that has a granite mantelpiece on it. And some people say that it could be that mantelpiece came from a headstone of a boy that was damaged, and the family refused to accept that headstone, so then they had to scrap it and use it as something, so they ended up using it in that building. So some other buildings that are supposedly haunted on campus include the Bellingrath Dormitory, which is a female dorm and supposedly has a ghost that haunts the upper floors. Another building is the Borough Library. Supposedly students have felt rushed down the stairs by something or felt overcrowded by something in that building. In the McCoy Theater, people have supposedly heard a flute playing when nobody's in the building. Now, in that McCoy Theater is also an urban legend that people still talk about today about a girl named Annie. Supposedly she hanged herself in that building back when it used to be a sorority house. Now, college officials say that that story is not true, but people still tell the story year after year about this girl named Annie. Now, that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It seems to be that there's a lot of colleges around here that are haunted, I guess because they've been around for a long time. But yeah, I just thought this college was beautiful when I looked at the pictures. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you in the next video tomorrow for 31 Days of Halloween. We've only got a couple more days left, but I've got some good things in store for you. Have a good night. Bye.